Hello guys, this is the Brazilian Grand Prix and you are joining me with F1 2015 modded career mode, and this is the penultimate race of the season. Let's get out on track and get straight to it, and this is a 100% race. So if you do enjoy this video guys, smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But let's get ready for an ultimate 71 laps around Brazil. So we've got Lewis Hamilton on pole, and we've got Felipe Massa in second, and we are of course starting from last as always for this series. Now after we finish at Abu Dhabi, there is a new series coming out for around about half a month, but anyway we've got no time to talk about that yet. 5 lights are out and lights out, we're away we go, and it looks like we've had a crap start as per usual. We always have crap starts, it's nothing new here, but anyway we're going to try and take it nice and easy round the first corner. It didn't go to plan, I almost crashed into Button there, but I've already up to 10th place. Now we've got Toro Rosso right in front of us, and we're going to try and go around the outside of him, and we've squeezed him. We're now up to 9th, and next up is Kvyat in the Red Bull. We'll try and dive down the inside, and we're now up to 7th. There, I can't speak, but yeah, I think we've overtaken Ricciardo as well. Next up is Romain Grosjean. It's going to be interesting to see how good we are against the AI. I haven't raced Brazil in absolutely ages as we run wide into the second sector. It's one of them circuits that really does flow, and once you get it right, you get it right. But one little mistake messes up the whole lap, so that's going to be very difficult. Anyway, it's lap 4 and we're going to try and overtake Grosjean now. We've sort of kept onto the back of him, and I believe it's Raikkonen in front of Grosjean, and we should have DRS coming down this straight here, and it'll be interesting to see if we can overtake him. We're picking up the slipstream, and we're definitely picking up some speed. We're setting the purple sector, but we was too far back. I wasn't going to dive it down the inside because I could have easily caused a crash between myself and Grosjean, and that wouldn't be right. And it's only lap 4, I've still got 66 laps to go until the end of the race, so I don't need to do anything rash yet. But we're getting very close to Grosjean's gearbox, but it's coming to nothing. So we skip to lap 5, where once again we're going to try and overtake Grosjean. We're faster than him through these 2 little chicane sections here, and we pick up a lot of speed. However, he does have a better exit, but once we've got DRS, we do gain a lot of speed on him. So here we are, we've got DRS, and we're much closer this time, so we should be able to get past him. Definitely picking up some speed, and we tried down the inside, we don't make any contact, and we're now up to 6th place. Now we've got to try and catch up to Raikkonen, who's around about 2.5 seconds up the road. Now on lap 10 we've kept the gap to Raikkonen around about 2.5 seconds. However, Lewis Hamilton has just retired from the race with a puncture. I don't know why he retired with a puncture. He still could have scored some really good points, but he's won the championship already, so I don't think he actually needed to score any points to win the championship, so it didn't really matter for him. Someone else did retire as well, but I'm not sure who that is. Now on lap 19, Raikkonen was held up by Hulkenberg, and now this is our best chance to overtake him. Our tyres are definitely going off now, they're starting to hit the cliff, so we're going to have to come into the pits in the next few laps. We've got DRS from Raikkonen, maybe we'll get it done before we hit the finish line. Yes we do. We're now up to 3rd because those 2 cars retired. I'm not sure who it was, it could have been, I don't know, the 2, it could have been Bottas. He's the only one that I haven't seen name pop up, so it could have been Bottas and Hamilton that retired. But anyway, it's lap 21 now. We're coming into the pits for the first pit stop, and I believe we're going on to options. I think the pit strategy is option primes. Tyre wear hasn't really been an issue. On 100% races it's a lot less of an issue than it is on 50% races. For some reason the way that the tyre wear is balanced is different, I'm not too sure. But it's a lot easier to keep these tyres in good condition than it is on a 50% race. Don't ask me how, it just feels it. It could just be me, I don't know, but it just feels easier to keep these tyres. But anyway, we rejoined in 5th place behind Button. Obviously a few people have still got to come into the pits, so let's see where we come out around the next lap. And I think around about 2 people are in the pits. I'm not too sure. Oh, 4 laps down on fuel. Definitely going to have to save some fuel over the next 50 or so laps just to make sure that I finish the race. Now guys, you probably are wondering, where is the USA Grand Prix? Well, there's a funny story to that. Vettel setting the fastest lap there, and he's 28 seconds in front. Basically, I recorded the whole episode. It was a 50% race, and I did it as a live commentary. And just as I exited the game, the recording crashed and corrupted. So great, I lost all the footage. So that's why I've done a 100% race here, just to try and make up for that. So I'm sorry about that guys, but this is the reason that I'm doing a 100% race. And someone was in the pits there. I don't know if that was a lapped car or something, but yeah, we've overtaken someone in the pits. It's now lap 28. These tyres are lasting quite well. I have been doing a lot of fuel saving in this stint as Sainz Jr. gets out the way there very sensibly and doesn't cause us any problems. I don't know what it is. This is on Legend AI, by the way, if people think got it on like expert or something and that's the reason I'm doing so well. It's not that, I've just got quite good pace. But anyway, lap 40, catching up to, I'm not sure who that is, but we're now into second place. Oh, it's Stevens. Oh, that was close. And look at the massive gaggle behind us of cars. We've definitely been holding them up because in the last 5 laps these tyres have started to go off. And that's caused us to hold up a lot of cars. So we're going to pit a lap earlier than we were supposed to. We're going to come into the pits now and put a set of prime tyres on. And yeah, there's a couple of people that are running split strategies. I know Massa, for instance, was on primes for his first stint, and Raikkonen is on primes at the moment. So coming around lap 55, we should find out where we actually come out in raw pace when we're all on our last tyres. So yeah, at the moment we could be as low as 4th, but we keep on going up to 2nd because Raikkonen and Massa are on different strategies. So it'll be interesting to see whose strategy works out the best. Mine, Massa's or Raikkonen's for the 2nd position spot. Now we're in 7th place after coming out of the pits, and on lap 43 we're just going to come round and see who has dived into the pits now. Don't forget we came into the pits a lap earlier, so there are still cars that need to pit, and as I said, Raikkonen doesn't need to pit yet, or does Massa, because they're on different strategies, so they're already on their prime tyres or got their prime tyres out the way. So they won't be pitting for another 5 to 10 laps, I would have guessed. So lap 49, I believe Raikkonen is coming into the pits now. Yes, I think that is Raikkonen. So we're now moving up to 3rd place. We've got Massa in front of us, so I think it's about 16 seconds in front. So it'll be interesting to see if we can catch him up. However, we don't need to, because on lap 52, lap 53, he's into the pits. So we're now back up to 2nd place. But as I said, we're on different strategies, so it looks like my strategy has worked because I have got Raikkonen and Massa behind me. But on lap 61, the safety car has been deployed right at the end of the race, which is actually quite lucky for me because I've got Massa right behind me who is on fresh tyres, fresh option tyres, and these are starting to go off. So I'm going to come into the pits, put a set of options on, and hopefully won't lose too much time. So when we rejoin, we are in 5th place behind Ricciardo, but there is a lot of lap cars in front of me. Look at that. So I might have just messed up the race, but I don't think I would have lasted on those prime tyres with Massa right behind me, especially with all these cars in front. That would have caused us troubles. But anyway, we've restarted now. I don't know why it's still saying the safety car's out, but we have restarted and we're going to try and go around the inside of Ricciardo there, and we've just got the move done. And we are now up to 4th place, and next up is Raikkonen, who I believe is around about 2 seconds up the road. But he's stuck in a lot of traffic at the moment with all these lap cars, so we're going to catch up to him quite easily. And now he's got, I believe it's Robert Merry in front of him, or Will Stevens. I believe it is a Marussia, so we've got a chance to overtake him when he tries and overtakes the lap car. But we're catching up definitely to him now. We're going to try and dive down the inside. Oh, that was stupid of me. I was lucky there to get away without a penalty. But we're now up to 3rd place. But then again, the lap car should have let us all go through anyway. We shouldn't even be there. Lap 65, we're going to try and go down the inside of Massa. There's not enough room because Sainz Jr. blocked us off. So we just took him back inside, we've touched his rear diffuser, and that sent our car into some kind of glitch spin. Luckily enough, we just about held it, and we've got past him now and we're into second place. Now, Vettel is somewhere in these cars, I'm not sure where, but I think he's right at the front. I believe he's around about 10 to 15 seconds up the road, so I don't think we're going to advance on second place. But then again, second place is better than 20th where I started. Can't do much better than second place. Now on lap 67 there is a whole lot of cars fighting over positions, but they're affecting my race. Luckily enough they're all starting to get out of the way, they know I'm there. Maldonado is squeezing us a little bit there, but that was no problem. We're still in second place. I believe Massa's around about 4 seconds behind. So we should have second place in the bag. And this was actually quite a fun race. We're in lap 71 now, we've finished. We're going to finish in second place. And yeah, really fun race. There wasn't a lot that happened in between the stints. But with these long races, it isn't all action-packed, as people think. It's like a normal F1 race. There are parts where there's a lot of action, and then there's parts where you just drive around the track on your own constantly. But I really did enjoy this race. Abu Dhabi, again, is going to be a 100% race. And now, at the end of the video, I can talk to you about my ideas for my next little project before F1 2015 comes out and we jump onto there. First of all, Project Cars, maybe doing some career mode stuff on that. Haven't decided whether to buy it yet. From what I've heard, the AI are terrible, even worse than F1 2014 AI. Second of all, there is new mods that have come out for F1 2014, including F1 1997 mod, but I believe Alex Arvo is doing that at the moment. So if he's covering that, I won't tread on his toes and do exactly the same thing. So there's also a new one coming out called F1 2011. Now, what we might do is a short season around with all the F1 2011 cars and with all the F1 2011 drivers, and see where we can finish, maybe in a McLaren Mercedes or the winning Red Bull or the Ferrari that challenged Red Bull. I haven't fully decided yet. I've still got a few days to decide. I'm going to be making the decision in the next few days anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Elliot Splashstyle now. Tell me in the comments down below what you thought of this video. And yeah guys, I will see you at Abu Dhabi.